Hello everyone. So this is the last lecture, and in this lecture I'll be showing you what is records keeper and how this use case is effective in case of the blockchain, and we'll summarize whatever we have learned in a very short part. So records keeper is a record keeping solution for individuals and businesses. We struggle a lot. I personally struggled a lot in my personal record keeping in Dropbox, Google Drive, or email, and we also actually struggled a lot in our previous business, when we actually had to follow and track everything, manage everything, tax returns, compliance documents, agreements, NDA invoices, and everything in a proper structured format. So that's required in the compliance. So we thought of solving this problem by using our latest technology. So we built this records keeper. So records or documents stored in the records keeper are immutable. You cannot alter or change the documents. You can always upload the new version, but you cannot alter the document. Also, every document will remain unique. So it's not possible to create a duplicate documents of the exactly same document until unless the document is somewhere different, right? Records remain highly structured without explicit efforts. So if suppose you want to structure everything in in such a way so that you get the access of a document whenever you want, because sometimes when you need it, you are always in hurry, right? Let's say you want your spouse passport, if you want your mother's PAN card, or the the social security number card, and also this can be actually quickly accessed because that structuring is not being done explicitly without any efforts. Of course, there are auto reminders on the recurring documents or records like tax returns. So suppose if there is a quarterly compliance requirements, so you want to create a folder for that, so you can set up a reminders. So whenever there is a deadline comes, you'll get a reminder on email, and then you can just upload via email. You can just reply as within in the attachment, and document will be kept structured for you. And highly private using PKI infrastructure. So we use the public private key cryptography to store the documents. So you can choose to encrypt everything, and everything will be available only if you enter the passphrase. You own the passphrase. We do not have any copy of the passphrase. It's just like a Bitcoin wallet password. If you lost it, it's lost, right? And also record is stored, also creates a proof of existence, right? Because if you uploaded a document, we're recording everything as a transaction into the blockchain, so you can claim at a certain stage that you had access to that document at particular date and time. This is very difficult to understand what is the use case, but just imagine if you created or you took a picture in the for the national geography, right, and somebody stole it and saying that it's his. So why, and how can you actually prove that it is owned by you? The idea is, once you take a picture, you try to upload it into the records keeper and create a link, right, for your proof of existence, POE link. So using that POE link, you can publish your articles and saying, "Hey, this has been recorded into the blockchain as a proof of ownership or the existence." Of course, this solution can be used for the KYC, like Dropbox or the Google Drive cannot be used for the KYC. With Records Keeper, you can do your or get your KYC done very quickly with just a checkbox and allow. That's it. It is available in SaaS as well as an on-premise solution. So use cases are managing, structuring corporate records through automation, health record management for healthcare industry, invoices and receipt management system for the supply chain, logistic and e-commerce industry, KYC solution for banks, archiving solution for large enterprises, proof of ownership, creation of and existence, and many more. So it's a documents structured cloud for the documents built on top of blockchain. It's better than Dropbox and Google Drive. Trust me, you should try it and see how it works. That's it. If you have any question related to this, let me know, and I'll go through now the the overview of the document. I'll show you. We'll revise everything, how we what we learned. So we gone through the definitions, seen what is the word and how we are going to use it. Then we have gone through the real life use cases, or sorry, the analogy of the blockchain using the books, right? And we understood that what is private and public blockchain. Public blockchains are anybody can read and write. Private blockchains is more controlled by a single entity or a group of entity, and is easy to implement because the security need to be handled by one person. But public blockchain, it is more complex and difficult to implement because it is distributed ledger and nobody owns it. Everybody actually need to be sure that it is safe and secure. So the algorithms are more complex. In lecture 5, we have seen the sample transaction of Alice and Bob where we were transferring the money and seeing that how the transaction are being recorded. In consensus algorithm, we've seen that 101A, 101B, and 101C, which transaction or the block will be accepted based on the longest chain rule. Then we've seen that when to use the blockchain, when a distributed nature of the technology is required, when the immutability is required. So these are the most common cases where this and when you need a high security, that's also that cases when the blockchain can be used. Security, why it is more secure? Because it's a distributed first. Second, it also follows the longest chain rule. And third, it is computationally expensive to attack on the blockchains. That's the reason. And then we saw the 51% attack, right? And the 51% attack, we also saw the eclipse attack where you crippled the per certain segment of the nodes and tried to acquire the network using the 51% attack again. Then we see the options of multi-chain, the open chain and the Ethereum and the Bitcoin core to set up your own private blockchain. And at last, in this lecture, we were summarizing everything. And if you still have any question or query, please ask. If you like the course, please give me a good rating so that it can help others to join the course. Thank you. Thank you for your time.